Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the definitive Skyrim Let's Play. This is episode 14 now. After a bit of a break, we started posting again. Episode 13. I just uploaded and I'm still awake, 2 a.m. now. Election night is still wild, so why not record another commentary? So, last episode we had just finished clearing out Valtheim Towers, and we decided to spend the night there. And so now this episode, we will make our way back to Whiterun, and as you can see looking at the map, we still have some other quests in the area around Whiterun, plenty of bandits to take care of. And so that's kind of the plan for today. So unfortunately it is raining. So we might hang out here in a little bit since we have some cover. We have a roof above our head. So we might take this time to do some stuff. Maybe study some spells, we'll see. Picked up this pickaxe to go ahead and mine this ore, but could have really just used the conjuration spell. Would have made a bit more sense. So yeah, it's still raining, so we can spend a little bit of time studying some spells. We're very close to learning Bound Bow, so we definitely want to spend some time focusing on that. That will become one of our primary spells. And as we've discussed before, Coemgin enjoys not having to rely on physical objects, being able to innately rely on himself and his own power. So being able to just use that innate power to conjure a powerful weapon like a bound bow is definitely ideal, as opposed to needing to carry around a physical weapon. I like that the spell mod adds in animations, but this isn't the first time we've had some really weird camera angles. So it does look from that message that the storm is starting to die down. So that's good. We can get going on the road again soon. Make sure to eat and drink first. One benefit to us clearing out the locations along the way, and really the reason why Coemgin puts so much time and effort into really getting a good sense of his surroundings is that now on our way back, we know we can pretty confidently head back to Whiterun and not have to worry about any surprises. We know what's in the area, we know about the Stormcloak camp, we already took care of those giants. The trolls in that one cave can't come out to bother us. So although it's a little bit tedious, it ultimately does benefit us. And of course, it helps with our goal of achieving 100% as well, because we want to find and clear every location. Of course, we won't be clearing every location we come across, especially those quest related. We'll wait until the appropriate time. I will say, in terms of the mods I have installed, I have quite a few graphical enhancements that I'm pretty satisfied with, but I have not invested much in the LODs, seeing the textures for those regions that haven't yet quite loaded in completely.
One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service. Why, to perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music? All right, then. Get away from me.
Alright. But yeah, so I would say that's the one area that's really lacking. But on a whole, it's not too bad. I'm more concerned with stuff I'm looking at up close anyways. So, from the looks of it, we had cleared White River Watch on our way to Valtheim Towers. It's interesting that it counts as locating it again. Still says cleared. But yeah, so like we saw with Embershard Mines, this is another location that is part of that dynamic system that gives certain factions control of locations once you clear them. So in this case, White River Watch is given to Whiterun. So we'll go ahead and look through it again just to see if there's anything new, like when we went to Embershard. But you know, it kind of makes sense that Whiterun was so quick to take advantage of this, since I don't know if we exactly have come across it yet in this playthrough, but on a whole I think there's some lore pointing towards the idea that this was a well-known bandit camp that has been giving caravans a lot of trouble, and that the guard was actually planning to lead an assault of sorts on this location, but given the war and, you know, the dragons coming back and everything, they simply didn't have the resources anymore. But luckily for them, we took the initiative and cleared it out on our own. And so they've decided to reap the benefits of that.
You have questions?
But we're okay with that on a whole. Not sure what this dude's chilling in the cell for, but yeah, on a whole, this is beneficial to us. We have no problem with the hold's doing well, caravans doing well. Although we certainly have already demonstrated that we're not against stealing, and certainly there will be more thievery to come, most likely. Having good trade routes and safe trade routes is for our benefit. We're going to be going in and out of cities a lot, taking advantage of the shops, buying and selling. And even when we're stealing, we want the shops to be well supplied in that case too. Interesting. I'm not sure if this is a unique item or not. It's in the museum anyways. So we'll pick it up.
Everything all right?
So it looks like there might have been one new item, but otherwise not a lot going on in the newly refurbished White River Watch. That bear might be new as well. I don't remember. I'm trying to see if I can find the body of the bandit chief. Might have despawned. We don't really have that much carry weight anyways, but here's another one of these barrels. Again, I feel like those weren't there before, but I'm not sure. So eventually here we'll make it back into Whiterun. Try to sell some things maybe. See how much weight we can unload, and then we're back off on the road, heading to those other bandit locations around the city that we have bounties to clear out. I think the main one is Halted Stream Camp. It's actually a really interesting location, I feel like. So it's not a huge increase, but why not? Let's go ahead and temper our fur armor a little bit.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men. The finest weapons and armor.
Elven bow is nice, and it's scoped. It's a bit expensive. Wow, that enchantment just straight up generates gold. It's a little unbalanced, probably. Realistically, that's probably a good enchantment to pick up earlier on. Although I'm not sure how comfortable I feel about using it. Given that it might have some detrimental effects on the balance of the economy. I think that's another one of those Summer Mist enchantments. And it'll be fun to start to see all of the different enchantments that mod adds.
Good doing business with you.
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? A pity. And words I hear too often. But there's no shame in it. One of them dragons comes calling in Whiterun. The place will go up like tinder.
You look like someone who knows how to wield a weapon. Well, you've come to the right place.
That I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Although Coemgin supports the Empire, I think on a whole he'll find the Battleborns to be a little bit overzealous. But John's a pretty good guy. He's reasonable. Well, that's a shame. I think we cleared out Grey Winter Watch. Yeah, that was the trolls we had cleared out. So we hadn't picked up that bounty earlier. I do think we saw Bleakwind Basin. I think we might have walked past that giant camp at one point when we were heading to Redern's retreat.
I have several elixirs for sale.
But we weren't really sure about whether or not we wanted to pick it up,
So
since
you're
giants
an
are
alchemist, then.
a pretty high level compared to what we are now. But given our recent encounter with those giants, I think we're confident enough, that Coemgin's confident enough, that we'll go ahead and pick that up. And we might go ahead and take care of that at some point. Especially since we'll probably pass by there again on our travels as we go around clearing out the various bandit camps in the area.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
So as you saw there last episode, we invested our first perk point into alchemy. We still haven't gotten the chance to really delve into it.
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
But perhaps we'll get the chance moving forward a bit more. It's tough to level up with the changes that some of these mods have made to the value of alchemy potions. Although the leveling curves have been altered a little bit, gold value is still, I think, a large contributor to how things like alchemy and enchanting are leveled up. Same thing with smithing.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Belethor really gives a bad name to Bretons. I don't appreciate it. Cloak of Magic Resistance is nice. Not sure if we can invest the gold into that right now. Ring of Assassin is also nice. Just a pure increase to sneak attack damage. Not anything crazy like the double damage that some unique items have. But the fact that it's to all sneak attack damage, not just backstabs, is definitely very nice. Probably go ahead and buy some of the books here that we haven't yet found. So again, he has a Mammoth's Tusk for sale, which we do have a quest to get one, but I'm still pretty confident we'll be able to find some mammoth tusks between the giants that we might be killing for a bounty, and between the bandit camps in the area. I think we have a good chance of finding a mammoth tusk or two out in the wild. So I think we can save the gold, given that we'll probably spend more on buying a mammoth's tusk than we'd get from completing the quest. So yeah, that Ring of the Assassin looks really nice, and so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Eventually, we'll disenchant that. But for now, we'll hold on to it, and 11% isn't a lot, but maybe that'll push us over the edge and help us get some more one-hit sneak attacks. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. With the whole idea that Whiterun was planning to, you know, do a bit more to stop White River Watch. So yeah, it looks like the dragon attack ended up contributing to Whiterun not taking more direct action. But luckily for them, we did instead. So I'm just going through and making sure we read all of the books we've acquired so far, so that if we come across them in the future, we know we already have them. So this must have been the note we got when we passed out from the cold, when we were heading to Bleak Falls.
I assure you, I'm prepared.
So
to make
Belfort does
any
have
deal.
a few things we'd like to pick up, per se. But perhaps we'll do that another time. Unless people are watching. So we do have Amren's family sword with us. So before we continue, let's try to find him and drop that off. I guess he's inside his house.
Can I help you?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Well,
You found it. I've been looking
kinda
for
doing
that place for
mercenary work.
months. You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory. Take care, friend.
I guess it's fitting that there's Redguard books in their house. I'm not sure if I've ever actually gone into their house before. Maybe once or twice before. But certainly not a place I normally explore. But I think we've sold most
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
of the stuff we can.
I always set some aside for myself.
We don't have a lot of carry weight to spare, but it's enough for us to get back on the road. So we're going to head in the direction of Halted Stream Camp. Which is the next place we have a bounty. Clearing out even more bandits. I guess that was the deer that saw us. So we never actually put on that Ring of the Assassin, so let's just go ahead and do that. And so we're still heading towards Halted Stream Camp. But I think first we're going to investigate what's going on here, right below Whiterun. Looks like we have some bandits like right under the city. See if we can get any of these shots to land. There's one. While we're fighting these bandits here, way off in the distance, I think see a troll or something running around, so fighting with something else. Okay, so this one bandit did find out where we were, but
Death is highly overrated.
they don't seem too eager to fight us anymore. Popping yet another invisibility potions. These bandits have gotten their hands on quite a few potions. I don't like it.
No more. I yield. I yield. No more. I yield.
So what do you know? There's yet another bandit camp, and this one's literally right next to the city, like basically below it. Looks like they've been dealing with skooma. And it looks like those two bandits we took care of weren't the only ones. Fortunately for us, our calm spell is still doing lots of work for us.
Need something?
make sure these people stay under our spell.
Retire someday.
Literally.
Give myself an island.
I just love illusion. See, 3 enemies, normally I'd have to be running circles around them, kiting them. But instead we can just hit them with a spell and slit their throats. But yeah, so the first few times I played through Skyrim, I had no clue this little unmarked location even existed. I just never walked that way. That close to the city. Looks like they have quite a few ingredients here. We'll pick up some of them. So those pouches are in a slot we don't have yet, so that's nice. Adds a little bit more carry weight. And so I mentioned before I saw some stuff way off in the distance, and we do see a Spriggan. I think Spriggans are going to be pretty dangerous here at the beginning, depending on their level. So we'll see how this goes. It's only level 8, so not terrible. Okay, so we did plenty of damage there. Did gain a chunk back from a healing spell. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. But I guess the Spriggan killed whatever it was fighting. It looked like there was a fight of sorts going on. I guess it was a Spriggan and some other kind of animal, probably. I thought I saw a troll. Maybe I just saw the Spriggan. So again, we'll mine the ore. Won't keep it though because of the weight. But we do get some experience out of it. Oh, so yeah, there was a troll. So the Spriggan killed a troll, so it's pretty impressive. Given how much trouble those trolls were giving us. Assuming it had the health regeneration like those other trolls, that Spriggan must have been putting out quite a bit of damage. And so here we're coming up on the Halted Stream Camp. Got a couple of bandits out on patrol. Unfortunately, that wasn't a one shot there. That's nice we were able to get him on the move, but it looks like we have at least one other bandit patrolling
heard
towards
something.
us.
Hey, I didn't ask you to magic me.
Easy enough. But we're still detected, so we'll fall back a little bit. We'll let these guys calm down a little bit before we proceed. It's a shame that first guy didn't go down in one shot. I think if he had, we might have been able to just sneak attack all of them from a distance. We might have to continue to use our illusion dagger combo.
Guess it's all clear now.
We'll see if we're able to land any more sneak attacks with our bow. Try to take out this bandit. Another kill cam and another kill. Fortunately, that guy ran right past us. And another shot in the back. So I think we might be good. Took out 4 bandits. Don't think there were any more guarding the exterior. So I think once we loot these bodies, we can make our way to the mine, to the main location. See, there's this little hole here. I guess if you're unsuspecting, you could fall into a bunch of spikes at the bottom where I guess these bandits get at least some of their victims from. They fall in the hole, and if they don't die from the spikes, they're certainly easy pickings stuck down there. So I think once we do a little look around the exterior here, we'll end the episode for now, and then next episode we'll continue clearing out the rest of Halted Stream Camp. But as always, thanks for watching. And as usual, I will see you in the next episode.